Orcas are at the top of the food chain in the world's oceans and can hunt just about anything. Fish, seals, sharks, and even huge whales. However, this time they made an unfortunate choice of a target when they attacked a gray whale family. Attacking the calves of this aquatic species is one of the orca's favorite pastimes. The calf is large enough to feed an entire group of orcas, but it really lacks the rage, the skills, and strength to put up a worthy resistance. Usually, orcas drive whale calves away from their parents, then attack from different sides, stun them, bite their sensitive fins, ram them, and hit them. The frightened calf, even though it may weigh more than a fully grown orca, loses the ability to defend itself effectively. Ultimately, the hunters simply drown it, not allowing it to resurface, interfering with the blowhole coming above the water, grabbing its tail and fins to dive deeper. However, this time, they couldn't separate the calf from its mother. The female kept her composure and didn't allow herself or her calf to be distracted, and then she switched to the best defense tactic, the attack. The mass of an adult gray whale can reach a monstrous 27 tons. This is more than the average weight of a freight truck. A tail strike from such a huge creature can instantly break the spine of even a 4-ton orca. And the enraged female gray whale delivers such blows with amazing generosity. The opponents move so fast and create such waves that it's quite challenging to discern the details of the confrontation even with an excellent angle. The female managed to shield her multi-ton calf from the surroundings, repelled a whole series of dangerous attacks, and then forced the orcas to disperse. The struggle is tense and lengthy. Black and white predators are not used to retreating. Although the adult gray whale is 7 times larger than the orca, it is also vulnerable because predators constantly relieve each other, and refreshed hunters replace tired ones. Moreover, orcas are incredibly intelligent predators who can effectively analyze the situation, understand logical connections, and are able to plan complex group actions. And if something goes wrong, they improvise quite well. However, the female gray whale managed to snatch victory even from such a dangerous enemy. She acted more straightforwardly, but knew her priorities here. The female didn't allow her calf to be driven away and brought to panic, prevented killer whales from taking her or her calves to the depths, and managed to protect both herself and her offspring from the most severe injuries. She withstood this battle and saved the offspring alone against a whole group of predators. Pretty cool, isn't it? Leopards love to hunt warthogs. Although the attacked prey puts up a fierce resistance, the strong grip of the spotted predator can crush the trachea and strangle the victim in a couple of minutes. The leopard acts swiftly, quickly knocking the prey off its feet, especially since the predator correctly targeted the youngest individual, which is easier to handle even in the presence of its kin. Fortunately, when the leopard attacked the piglet, the mother immediately intervened and rammed the predator. The carnivorous beast clearly didn't expect the female to recover from the initial shock so quickly. But the brave mother overcame her fear of the predator and went into a furious attack. She attempted to tear into this beautiful spotted skin with her large curved fangs directed forward and upward. She couldn't succeed, but she managed to achieve her main goal. Her cub is free. The leopard not only released the prey from its jaws due to the force of the blow, but also leaped into the air. She clearly didn't expect such an acrobatic feat and fell to the ground stunned. The cat had to retreat to save her life. As for continuing the hunt, they had to forget about it over here. Although the piglet was slightly stunned, the mother made sure that it could fully recover. In Africa, hippos have a well-deserved reputation as tough guys who are always ready to fight, attacking both predators and herbivores. They can even confront a rhinoceros and even an elephant. All of this is true, but at the same time, hippos are very caring and tender parents who always protect their offspring. The furious reaction to any uninvited guests in the chosen water body territory by hippos is often driven by the desire to protect their offspring. Just look at how this female carefully and gently watches over her little one. The calf feels completely safe when such a formidable guardian is nearby. The mother tries to maintain contact with him, guards his sleep, and in general behaves pretty attentively. Other members of this hippo group show no aggression towards the calf, but the mother still tries to monitor the surroundings of her little one. What if someone accidentally crushes him? This cannot be allowed. Here, the enormous strength of the female hippo had to come into play. A huge rhinoceros decided to attack her and the cub. For the hippo, the rhino is a worthy opponent. Both animals compete for the title of the second largest and strongest terrestrial animal after the elephant. Both weigh approximately 3 tons and are well protected. The hippo has thick skin that almost deflects the fangs of its enemies, and the rhino, on the other hand, is covered with sturdy horn-like armor. But they differ in terms of offensive weaponry. The main weapon of the hippo is its terrifying jaws, with which it can crush lions and break the spines of gazelles. The rhino's weapon is its horn, with which the beast inflicts terrible stab wounds, tearing the enemy's belly or throat, striking from below upward. As you can see, although it seems that the opponents are equal, the hippo is in a less advantaged position because it cannot retreat. For an effective ram and grabbing the enemy with her jaws, the hippo needs a run-up, but even one step back will expose the cub to the attack. On the contrary, the rhino doesn't need a run-up for its amplitude strikes from bottom to top. It uses its advantage, trying to pierce the female hippo's throat, strike the horn under the chin, or even damage her skull. The female hippo stubbornly stands her ground and blocks the rhino's path to her cub. She understands that the enraged opponent will ram him, so she takes the full force on herself. But at the same time, she gives a powerful counterattack, making the aggressor regret engaging with hippos. A little later, the female got back at her tormentor. When she didn't need to protect and cover her cub, she immediately gained momentum and went on the counteroffensive. The rhino didn't expect that on land, these seemingly cumbersome animals could demonstrate such speed. The female hippo clearly instills fear in this rhino, for whom this fight will probably be a very painful lesson. Such dedication and loyalty to their offspring are repaid to female hippos with gratitude. You'll be surprised, but even a very young calf can heroically defend its mother at a critical moment. That's exactly what happened here when a huge lion attacked the sick and weakened female, lying and recovering not far from the water. The predator could deal with her since she has no strength to resist. But the courageous calf leaped onto the offender. The lion is shocked by such a turn of events. The predator attacks the young hippo, which stands steadfastly and tries to counterattack. Thick skin gives him decent protection, but he is still far from being large enough to count on an unequivocal victory. Nevertheless, he distracts the lion from the mother and drives him away. Truly touching, isn't it? Share your thoughts on this story in the comments. Contrary to the reputation of vicious creatures, hyenas are caring parents. Here, a female hyena saved her cub from a pack of wild dogs. Spotted hyenas are social animals with a unique family relationship structure. However, they love their offspring and won't let anyone harm them at all. Just watch how this brave female defends her pup. She is ready to tear apart the entire pack of wild dogs, no matter the cost. Hyenas are experts in ambushing and launching group attacks. Perhaps this experience helps the female defend against a whole gang of dogs. Although the hyena is about half the size of the dogs, the numerical advantage makes the situation extremely dangerous. Despite probing attacks and dangerous assaults, the hyena withstands the siege and saves her cub from the enemies. This is one of the few mammal species with a clear and solid matriarchy. Females always rule the pack, dominating males cruelly, taking their food, and reducing them to the position of slaves. Due to a specific hormonal background, females resemble males so much that some African tribes and scientists even 100 to 200 years ago considered hyenas hermaphrodites. Female hyenas are fierce, aggressive, and very large. Also, giving birth for them is extremely painful. Perhaps that's why they dislike males and value their offspring so much. What do you think? In any case, as long as the cub is small, it is at the top of the hierarchy of the pack, cared for and protected. When it becomes an adolescent, it has two options. If the cub is female, she will find her place in the hierarchy according to her abilities, skills, and strength. If the adolescent is male, welcome to the social bottom of the hyenas. No matter how determined and strong the male is, he will never get out of that bottom. So if this female is protecting her son, the cub should be glad that he is still young. For the sake of an adult offspring, the fierce hyena wouldn't lift a claw.